to my channel. Today, before we get started, I want to talk about the giveaway that I'm hosting. You can win a bunch of great products like the new Urban Decay Moon Dust palette or the Carly Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. It ends in about 8 days, so be sure to enter before it's over. So on to today's look, I wanted to do the Power of Makeup tag from NikkiTutorials. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you do half of your face with makeup and you leave the other half bare. So let's get started. So I first went in with my Tarte Clean Slate Poreless Primer, and I just applied that to my T-zone. Then I went in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade 5.5, and I just applied a bunch of dots around my face and then blended it out with a brush. For concealer, I'll be using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light, and I just applied that underneath my eyes in a triangle shape, on my forehead, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin, and then I blended it out with a beauty blender. To set my foundation and concealer, I applied my RCMA No Color Powder. So I finally decided to splurge on the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and I used the shade Sunkissed to contour, so I applied it underneath my cheekbones and on the perimeter of my face. I decided I wanted to darken up the contour a little bit more, so I went into my Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers and used the shade Chocolate Soleil and applied it on top of that liquid bronzer. Then, to warm up the face a little bit more, I took the shade Beach Bunny and applied it on top of that contour. To highlight, I used my Custom Enhancer Drops from Cover FX in the shade Celestial, and I just applied it above my cheekbones using a beauty blender. To intensify the highlight a little bit more, I took my Anastasia Beverly Hills Gleam Glow Kit in the shade Crushed Pearl and applied it on top of that liquid highlight. And then I took a fluffy powder brush and blended all of those colors together to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now moving on to the eyes, I applied my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly as an eyeshadow base. Jumping into my Morphe 35B palette, I took the lightest shade and used it to set my eyeshadow base. Then I took this light pink shade and applied it to my crease as a transition color. Then I went into this hot pink shade with a fluffy blending brush and I applied it to my crease to deepen it up a little bit more. Then I took this pinkish purple shade and applied it to my inner and outer corner and then blended it up into the crease. Then I applied this deep purple shade to my inner and outer corner. Since I'll be using a loose pigment, I took my NYX Glitter Primer and applied it to the center of my lid. I took my MAC Pigment in the shade Kitsches and applied it on top of that glitter primer, and then I went into this dark purple shade again and applied it to my inner and outer corner to blend out any harsh lines. So for eyeliner, I applied a thick wing, and then for the lower lash line, I applied this pink shade and then this purple shade, and then I blended it out with a small blending brush. I applied my iconic lashes from House of Lashes, and then I went into my Benefit They're Real mascara and applied it to my upper and lower lashes. And to finish off the look, I applied my LA Splash Lip Couture lipstick in the shade Rose Garden. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more great videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to enter my giveaway. I will link the video down below that has all the details. So until next time, bye-bye!